We've got to talk, Bills Mafia. The lights came on Monday night, and what we saw was painful. I don't mean a bad game. I mean the kind of performance that makes your chest tighten, your soul ache, and your expectations tremble. The Falcons didn't just beat the Buffalo Bills 24-14, they exposed us. They popped the balloon. And in the mix of all that, one line from the broadcast cut deeper than any stat line. This was painful. If you're Josh Allen, this is painful. No one's winning, and you're expected to make miracles. That gets old fast. That, right there, is the gut punch that every Bills fan felt. Because yes, part of us has believed Allen could do the impossible. Run, scramble, extend plays, make something out of nothing. That magic is real. But when you are forced week after week to carry everything on your shoulders, when your defense is bleeding and your offense is flatlining, even magic has its limits. That line hits because it's not hyperbole. It's the emotional truth of watching a great QB fight a war alone. Let's unpack everything that led to that moment. Number 1, 2 games, 2 losses. The slide begins. Buffalo began 2025 4-0. Flying high, expectations sky high, but losses to New England and now Atlanta have dropped them to 4-2. The offense that used to hum with 30-plus points per game has fallen to 17 per game over the last 2. Against the Falcons, all eyes were on Bijan Robinson, who exploded for 170 rushing yards, including an 81-yard touchdown, the longest rush of the season. He wrecked the Bills' run defense. Atlanta outgained Buffalo 443 to 291 in total yards. Meanwhile, Josh Allen threw 2 interceptions. The team was gashed on explosive plays. The defense was laid bare. In Buffalo's own top 3 things learned, the franchise acknowledged that missed opportunities are going to eat at Allen. The offense moved in fits, sputtered, and failed to convert in key moments. 2. Pressure, blitz, and no answer. The Falcons dialed up pressure again and again. In the second half alone, they blitzed on 71% of dropbacks. They sent 5, 6, 7 to hit Allen. No respect, no fear, because they knew Buffalo's back end couldn't match up. Allen tried to thread the needle. He felt the heat in his brain. He forced the ball over the middle that got undercut. He had to pitch out under duress instead of delivering a clean throw. The Raiders, that line, is not respecting our receivers. They're saying, you can't win in man coverage. We're going to blitz you and make you pay. And too often, the Bills don't do enough to punish back-end matchups. They don't stretch the field. They don't threaten deep enough. The result? Allen gets squeezed. He gives up the ball. The defense can't bail him out. It becomes a vicious cycle. 3. Turnovers and regression, a dangerous pattern. In the past 2 games, Allen has turned it over 5 times. That's not the kind of fluctuation you chalk up to randomness. It's a trend. The Bills are no longer battling turnover luck. They're begging for the turnover curse to lift. They led the league in fewest turnovers last year, but in their last 3 games, they've given the ball away 6 times. Why does this matter so much? Because when Allen gives up the ball, Buffalo doesn't just lose opportunities. They give up points. Points off turnovers kill momentum. They put your defense in holes it can't dig out of. According to stats, Allen's turnovers have cost the Bills over 500 points in the last 4 years. That's not a coincidence. That's a leak in the hull of the ship. Fans on forums shout, "We're tired of hearing about Allen's turnovers." But the fact is, when you are banking on him to be the arc of your story, every pick stings 10 times more. 4. Injuries, thin depth, and a team in strain. It wasn't just the Falcons beating Buffalo. Injuries added brutality. Josh Palmer, Terrell Bernard, Daquan Jones all left that game. The offense was limping. The rotation was stretched. The receiver core is thinner after trading Diggs years ago. The issue of a true game breaker remains unfilled. Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman in general, they're good, but they haven't shown deep consistency. Analysts say Buffalo's lacking the weapon that takes pressure off Allen. Defensively, the back end is bleeding. The run defense can't stop stars. The secondary can't cover tight ends or receive separation.
Falcons dismantled the line of scrimmage and dared Buffalo to beat them over top. They did, the Bills couldn't respond. Coach McDermott recognized the gravity. He warned the team, we got to start over. He's calling for a reset. Offense, defense, special teams. That's not panic, that's awareness. But time is short. 5. The emotional heart of that line. Let me take you back to that moment. If you're Josh Allen, this is painful. No one's winning and you're expected to make miracles. That gets old fast. When you are carrying your city on your shoulder, you feel every criticism, every snap, every loss. That line says, we see you. You're pushing, straining, trying to carry a weight no one should carry solo. You're human. And the rest of us, we're watching you suffer, hoping you can find just one more gear. That's the emotional current flowing underneath every Bills fan right now. The anger, the frustration, the hope, the fear. It's not just about a bad loss. It's about watching a team you believe in slip underweight and praying they pull back up. But here's why I still believe. The conclusion you need. Because every great story has a chapter like this, a defining moment of conflict. The Bills aren't sinking, they're being tested. And history says this, Buffalo fights back. McDermott's defenses grow stronger mid-season. Allen's best plays come under duress. We've seen comebacks. The loss to Atlanta is painful, but it's not fatal. The Falcons exploited our weakness, now we're forced to adjust. We can't hide anymore. We must build a forward path, upgrade defensively, get a true weapon on offense, tighten coverage, and limit turnovers. Deepen the roster. Buffalo's not done, not by a long shot. This is a moment for urgency, reflection, change, and fire. The kind of moment that separates pretenders from contenders. And I believe the Bills are still made of that fire. Bills Mafia, here's the moment. Was that line, it's painful, you're expected to make miracles, the emotional truth of our season? Do you think Allen is burning out, forced to carry too much? What should the front office do? Load up offense, reinforce secondary, or hold the line and ride it out? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like if you're still riding with Buffalo through thick and thin, and subscribe to Buffalo Blitz Report so you don't miss a beat. Because this team, these moments, and this fight, it's ours together. Let's rise.